are live.
Yeah, let's do
we are live. All right. Here, George, can you put that back inside the bag there?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Is that too much for you to... Do you want me to carry that?
Wait, this
Okay. All right, great. All righty. We should...
Did you turn the button on?
Allow me to adjust exposure.
Yes, turned on the button.
Okay.
So we're okay?
Yeah.
Great. All right, we're live. This is amazing. Here we are again. Cruisin Grand. So this is week 4, I believe, of Cruisin Grand, since it started back up April 5th.
Week 3, I think.
Is this week 3?
I think so.
Okay. It's 3 or 4, whatever it is, we're back. Now, the good news about this is before the crowds get here. It starts at 5 o'clock, and right now it's just about 4:15 or so. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of see if we can catch some of the owners of these cars before it gets real busy. That way we'll get some quality interviews, we hope. And we're going to do this. All right, let's go. That new car is being banished right now. Clearing this place out. We're back. All right, you guys, we're back. We're back. I'll be back. Yeah. So we talked to some of you guys, opening night. And then there was like this glitch on the internet and all this and blah, blah. I know you didn't, but now you can go back and it will work. We cleared the deck of all those problems. You know, you ever have that happen to you where you get something, you think you got it all together, and then there's a problem at the last minute? Really? Tell me about it.
Well, when I get dressed in the morning, there's a problem. No.
Well, you know the routine.
Yeah, there is always. You know, you think you got it all dialed in, and then turn around and, oh my gosh, you know, so.
I wonder if President Trump thinks that way.
Well, that would be fake news. Right?
I guess so. It's getting hard to tell. Reality versus fake. So tell me about your car again. Which one is it?
Well, it's not here tonight. Of course.
So this is what we get for showing up.
Right.
Guy didn't bring his car
You
tonight.
still owe me one more, because my car.
We owe him.
That's Bob's car right there. That's Dick's truck right there. That is Bud's Chevy. Okay, and that's George right there. Well, don't. Ooh. Anyway, that's George's car there. Who'd I miss? Roscoe is El Camino, and one of our members is parking right now. But normally we have like 7-8 cars here every Friday night.
Yeah. Now I remember. You're the president of this club, right? Tell me about the club again real quick.
It's called Heartbeat Classics. Give me a flyer. Anybody got a flyer? Oh, there we are. We're Heartbeat Classics. And we meet in Escondido every third Thursday of the month. And we're basically, we started out as a Tri-5, 55, 56, 57 Chevy club. And now we're open to all cars. And
this is our show next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Okay, tell me that again.
This is our show, The Heartbeat, happening next Sunday, April 28th at Bates Nut Farm. I'm Roscoe Tanner. I'm the vice president of the club, and I'm also the vice president of the San Diego Association of Car Clubs. So we donate $5,000, actually $6,000 last year to the Veterans Association of North County. So we're pretty proud of that. We're going to have the San Diego Blood Bank at our show. There's going to be a beer garden and we're at Bates Nut Farm, which is on Woods Valley Road. So come and see our show. We have a great show. This is a great club. Love these guys. I'm closer to them than I am my family. So glad to be here.
You're in trouble now. I just heard that.
I said that. So,
hey, this is great. And one more time, the date of the
28th, next Sunday.
So it's next Sunday.
Next Sunday, Bates Nut Farm, Woods Valley Road.
With the craft fair, they have a craft fair there, and it's just, we're going to have over 300 cars there.
And about 30 semis.
30 semi trucks, big rigs.
So we're one of the few shows that allows semis, and we encourage semis. We have the classic semi club. Adam Rossman runs that, and so our show this year is a tribute to one of our members who passed away recently, Jerry Needens, and so our show is a tribute to Jerry this year.
We just look forward to everybody coming and having a good time. There's, like I said, the craft fair. There's a gift shop there. Petting zoo.
Wait, a petting zoo?
There's a petting zoo.
That's animals, right?
That's animals.
Not people.
Well,
not people.
I mean, we're animals too, but so.
Okay. All right.
The Rotary Club breakfast in the morning. I think it's like $6 or $7.
The morning of the event?
Morning of the event. So there's something to do. Pancake breakfast, all you can eat for $7.
Bates Nut Farm is one of the better venues for car shows around. It really is a really good venue. Beautiful. So, and this year it ought to be especially good because of all the rain we've had. Everything is going to be nice and green. So the show starts at 9. Cars will be there. We'll get there at 6 a.m. Cars will already be lined up to get in. So,
wow. Do you think you could get us a couple passes?
Absolutely. There's no cost to come to the show.
I want to ask for some swag here. Watch. Let's see what happens.
The only cost is for the displayers, the people who show their cars. By the way, our show, our club is not. We do not award trophies to our club members. All the trophies that are awarded are for the other participants in the show. Our club is not entitled to win a trophy at our show.
That's cool. That sounds pretty fair to me.
That's not the way you know. We go to some shows and 25% of the trophies go to the club that puts on the show. We don't like that. So we do not award trophies to our club members. We've actually had people leave our club because they couldn't win a trophy at our show.
Well, sounds like you guys are doing a great job.
Enjoy each other, and we're now planning a trip to Big Bear in August for everybody. So
these guys are having fun or what? I mean, they've got the classic cars. They're serious about what they do, and they get to go out and do this stuff, and it's great for the people who get to enjoy it. So you're doing a good thing.
We do the work, like Bob did all the work on his 55 here. Bob did all the work. I did all the work on my El Camino. We do the work on our cars.
Wow, that's so good. I love this.
We're all broke from doing all this, dude.
That's what I was.
We can't even pay attention.
This is good stuff. All right, you know what we should do now? Let's take. Thank you. So let's take a look just at the line here of these guys. So your club is all along here,
Basically,
right?
all along here, and
Okay.
yes.
Let's just take a look there. Boy, look at that. Beautiful Bel Air.
Can I make a quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
My El Camino is a tribute to my mom. My mom used to be the old lady who used to dance on the corner here of Calmia and Grand whenever the bands play. She was known as Cruisin Grand's Dancing Grandma. Now my car is Easy Ellie. It's a tribute to the El Camino. It's a tribute to my mom.
So that black El Camino.
Yeah, and you'll see the stickers in the rear window. Tribute to Easy Ellie, Cruisin Grand's Dancing Grandma.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's a tribute to my mom.
That's wonderful, wonderful. This is North County SD Live. You see right there? So we're live on the internet, but we're also on YouTube and Facebook. So look us up there and like us. You're supposed to say, yes, we like them. We appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks. You bet. So, yeah, this is the one, the tribute to Easy Ellie, the lady who was dancing whenever the bands were here on Grand in Calmia. What a beautiful, beautiful car. And like he said, these guys actually work on their own cars. So they're getting their hands dirty. And, man, look at that. That engine's so clean you could eat off of it. That's what they say, but I've never seen anybody actually do that. Look at this. Oh my. 56 Cruiser there on that green one. And here, 57. What a year. So Chevrolet Cameo Carrier. Only one of 2,200 built on that last one. This one, 1955 Bel Air. Convertible. Beautiful. And then here, the 1955 Chevy 210. They're just classic cars. They just are. But you know, Rich, this one over here, this is just a Ford. I mean, I'm saying just a Ford. What do I mean? What I actually mean is it's just a beautiful sedan. And this one I don't believe is in the club, but it's a V8. And you can just see the design, the way they made these cars with such a design flair to them. And they almost had like a look of, rocket ship or, jet. As far as the lines on the sides, the interiors were beautiful. They were just simple. But you had your radio, your air, your heater, all of those basics, the clock, all of that. And just beautiful style. Something like this might only cost, back in those days, maybe $2,000, something like that. Can you believe that? Today we're looking at $30,000 for cars. But the Fords had their own character. Most of the brands did. Okay, since we're live, what we want to do is continue to move on. So, should we head up the street there and hang a left? Let's do this. This guy's a funny guy. You're good. You could do some stand-up.
I'd rather sit down.
Very witty. He's very witty.
Is he? He's very witty?
Yes, he's a great guy. All these guys are great in this club. They are, all of them.
You seem to be outnumbered.
I know, I love it.
You're getting all the attention, right?
Yes, I am. And it's wonderful.
Sure, you deserve it. All right, you guys. Thanks again. We're going to head on down, see what's going on out there. Yep. Here's the Shelby. The legend. The Shelby is a legend, right? Is it a legend in my own mind? Let's see. Oh, this is kind of nice. Is the owner of that Shelby hanging around? There he is. All right. So we're live on the internet right now. So that means you're in trouble. That means you're in trouble.
Oh, now we're in trouble. What would you like to know? I didn't steal it. It's all mine.
We wanted to see the registration, sir. No. So at any rate, this is the Shelby. So I'm sure there's a story behind this as far as its collectability.
Yeah, well, it's a Shelby tribute, and there's really nothing politically correct about the car except that I took all of Shelby's ideas, Carroll Shelby's, put them on a coupe, and put a nitrous bottle in it, and I mixed the little things in there. I tried to make the car as much like a car that if Carroll Shelby was to come back, he would build one like this. And that's the way I look at it. So it's nothing politically correct. It's not a numbers matching car. It's just a bare bones 68 Mustang is what it started out with. But now it's turned into a Shelby GT350 lookalike with nitrous oxide and different interior, different dash gauges. And so, yeah, I would say it was fun restoring it, but it really wasn't. But it's fun being done with it.
Not in the sense of, I'm done with this.
No, I'm not done with it that way. I'm just done with this one. Yeah. So.
Well, the thing is, this is your own personal, like you say, tribute to Shelby.
Correct, yes. I love what Carroll did. I have one of his Cobras that I also built, and I loved his story and what he's done and the things he's built. And so, yeah, I just had to I follow Shelby's, Carol Shelby's stuff, and always have and probably always will. Yeah.
Well, that certainly makes this a great contributor to the show here. How long have you been displaying here over the years?
I've been here about 4 years. Yeah. I just got done with this car last year. It's got 1,000 miles on it since it's been restored. Last year it won here and won in the Mustang show, Mustangs by the Bay. And had good luck with the car. Love driving it, though, more than anything.
That makes it real collectible then, right? I mean, this is something you're going to hang on to. But if you ever decided to sell it, you'd probably get something pretty good for it?
Yeah, I would get more than I have into it, I'm sure. But, right at this point, I'm really not interested in selling it. But you never know. I might change my mind and want to change what I'm doing. I may want to get into car racing or something like that and need the money. So it might go up for sale someday. You never know.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea. It's your own personal personality that's tied up into it and your situation and all of that. So bottom line here is you've said now you've won awards with this.
I've won a couple of them. I was surprised, but I've won a couple of them. Mustangs by the Bay. It won a 66 to 68 modified class, and then it won here one time an award. And it's nice to get an award. It's not a I think it's a nice car, but it could have been restored better. But they're never perfect, and they didn't come out of the crate perfect either. So,
Well, it seems to me you have good humility about all this. You've got it pretty much dialed in. What made you want to do this?
I've always been around cars since I grew up. My dad was a drag racer. He used to race for Bobby Unser, and he was drag racing in the 60s, 67. And our garage had a 67 442 and a Corvette. And so I grew up drag racing and got into high school, and I lettered in illegal drag racing. And I've been doing that kind of stuff ever since then. I love restoring cars. And my high school car was a 68 Mustang like this. So they're kind of special to me.
So yeah, you're sort of living the dream, and and you're living and honoring the past.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah,
a time-honored tradition. That's one way to say it.
There you go. Well put.
Okay, great. And what is your first name?
Mark.
Okay. We want to thank Mark for joining us with this, and you can come on out. We're live here at Cruisin Grand any Friday. Come on out, check this out. You'll be able to see not just the cars, but the people behind the cars. Right? All right. So we're going to move on. Thanks. You have a great day. We're on North County SD Live. That's both on Facebook and YouTube. So just punch that in and you'll find it. All righty. Okay, so we'll see what we're looking at now. Oh my. Yeah. 77 Sunset Strip. I mean, hey, this is something else. Wonder if the owner's nearby on this one. Yeah, oh, we got a couple empty chairs here. Well, they're probably grabbing a bite to eat or something like that before the show gets really rolling. But man, is that a sweet Corvette or what? I was saying 77 Sunset Strip. That was an old TV show, but as I recall, they were driving Corvettes. And as a kid, barely able to walk, I think I remember looking at that TV show. Actually, it was before I was born. You don't believe that? Okay. All right. I'll try something else. All righty. So let's see what's going on around us now. How about would you like to cross the street and look at some more cars, Rich? Sure. Let's do that. Okay. Let's hope that you don't witness the first live pedestrian getting run over here, because there's traffic happening. So that's the thing about being live. You never know what's going to happen next. Ooh, looks like the band is setting up too. And it looks like now these benches are full already. So let's see what's going on over here. So you guys, say, what band are you guys with?
It's Gino and the Lone Gunman.
Gino and the Lone Gunman.
Yep.
Can you see this guy, Rich? Am I in the way? What's your name?
I'm Gino.
Oh, that's the man. Cool. Can I get your autograph?
Where do you want it?
I don't know yet. My hands are full. But hey, so what time do you start?
5:30.
5:30. Okay. Tell me just a real quick about your band, how you started it.
That is not a real quick answer.
Okay, go ahead.
We've been playing for about 10 years, and we play all around San Diego, Southern California, and we tour around the country as well.
Well, we're honored to have you here. It sounds like we're doing pretty well to have you.
Yeah, I think this is probably our 6th or 8th year doing this. I'm a local boy, so I'm from Escondido, and we're good friends with everybody that puts a show on here, and so we've been doing this every summer.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we'll still be on live, and we'll try to catch a little bit of your band.
Oh, that'd be great. Look forward to it.
Appreciate you guys. All right, I'll get out of your way. Woo! Acoustic stand-up bass. Love that. Oh, yeah, you play bass, huh?
I do.
So this is acoustic stand-up, but it's electrified too?
By itself, yes, it is acoustic, but I have pickups on it, and we'll run it through that amp and make it pretty loud.
Yeah. And what is your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. Do you twirl the bass and do that stuff?
I do all that stuff, yeah.
I always wondered, man, if somebody dropped that, it would hurt.
I've done it. It's scary, but she's tough.
All right. Okay, well, we're going to look forward to seeing you guys. And remember, the name of the band again?
Gino and the Lone Gunman.
All righty, the Lone Gunman. Gino, the man. Okay, we'll get out of your way. You guys have a great show. Thank you. Hi. Yeah. Is that why you're here early like this, or Gino and the Lone Gunman?
Yep. They're just an excellent group, especially with the stand-up bass. Put out a good sound. Put out a real good sound.
Take a look over there. What is your name, sir?
My name's Eric.
Eric? All right.
I'm here every Friday night.
There's Eric. Eric, every Friday night. Now, this bench here, apparently they're waiting for Gino and the Lone Gunman. So,
Happy Easter, everybody.
let's say it again.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah, it's Good Friday today.
It is. Excellent Friday.
All righty. So, do you ever go on the internet and watch things?
No, not very much at all. I'm not very techno on internet stuff or whatever.
But you do have the internet.
Oh, I do have the internet. Yes, sir.
It's getting to the point where we almost have to have it, don't you think?
Yeah, I bucked it for the longest time. You know, cell phone and internet wasn't going to do it, and because of the way the world is right now, you've got to have it. You've got to have it.
Well, we see it sort of as television in the early days because we broadcast live like we are right now on the YouTube and the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, after this show is over, it stays on the internet so you can go click and watch it.
Cool. All right. I'll check it out.
Will you? You promise. Okay, I'm going to check. I'm going to double check you.
I'll be online as soon as I get home.
All right. It's a good man. Good man. So you guys are all thank you.
Have a good weekend. Happy Easter. Happy, Good Friday. Have a good Friday.
Yep. And a lot of us will be Sunday at our churches. And there's a lot of, oh, wow, look at this, Rich. Oh, my. Yeah. Woo. Boy, that's a skateboard fest. Yeah, I guess they all travel like that now, huh?
I guess so.
Okay, well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out.
We got to get this guy with his Indian.
Thank you. Take care.
Got to get this guy with his Indian here.
Oh, okay. Oh, my. Yes, sir. Well, you know, you got the outfit that matches.
Of course. That's the way it's supposed to be.
It looks great, man. This is awesome. So the Indian, it's a legendary bike, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There was 3 years before Harley was Indian. 1901 was Indian. 1903 was Harley.
Wow.
So.
Okay, well, it sounds like you really know your stuff there. So is this something that you bought and then restored?
This here is actually a 2015 Indian. if you look at the front fender, it says vintage, like me. This is the vintage model.
This is awesome. What is your name?
Warren Newell.
Warren. Now, I bet you could get some girls with this thing.
Well, I hope so.
There's a legend that says if they ride on the back of your motorcycle, then you're doing pretty good.
I hope so. So far, there ain't no girls rode on the back here yet. I'm waiting.
That seat is just waiting for the right one, huh?
That's right.
Well, Warren.
So what channel are you?
Actually, we're on North County SD Live.
Okay, I have no idea.
Is that easy to remember?
Huh?
Do you think you can remember that?
No.
Let's try it again. North County SD Live.
Okay, North County SD Live. There we go.
And that's something you'll remember.
Okay, I'll try.
At least for the next 10 minutes.
Television, so it don't matter.
Well, we're on the internet, though. It's all internet.
Not that either.
Really? Now, what do you think? I mean, you're getting just along fine without the internet.
When they get the internet down to like they should have done with it, instead of sticking a 17th century typewriter up to a modern computer, you should be able to talk to it like on Star Trek years ago, and it would talk back to you in an intelligent conversation. They're getting close, but they ain't there yet.
Well, they're developing artificial intelligence.
I hope so.
And, but I don't think that's so new. I mean, my fifth grade teacher told me that I had artificial intelligence. Oh, at any rate. Okay, well, Warren, this thing is just looking great. And, I can't help but look. You're reading a book on Tammy Wynette.
Yes, I am.
Tragic Country Queen. Do you mind if I take a look at that? Let's take a look at this one.
It's her life story.
Tammy Wynette, Tragic Country Queen.
Yeah.
Boy, she had...
Before her time.
I'm sorry?
She died before her time, actually, the poor old girl. She had a hell of a voice. She could sing. She was right in there with the rest of them.
Well, we get into the legendary country music. There were so many, like, Patsy Cline was one, and I guess...
Skeeter Davis, she was the original almost.
Skeeter Davis.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to think of the hit that Skeeter had.
Ralph Emery for a while.
I wonder who ditched who, Ralph or her?
I think she got rid of Ralph after a while, from what I read on the book.
Well, it looks like you have some quality reading habits.
I do. I like to read. I like all that kind of stuff. A little bit of history.
Yeah, and now, a lot of people aren't reading anymore.
God, I don't know how they can't. Everybody watches television. I don't watch television. I'd rather read a book.
What I like about the books is you kind of envision it in your mind.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a little more interesting than just the hard facts.
Well, you get the facts, but it's a different writer writes different facts, in a different style, so.
Okay, so Warren, nice to meet you, and this is a beautiful bike, and I hope you enjoy the show. And I'm sorry?
I says I'm also a local Escondidoan.
Ah, well, so you've...
Around the corner on Broadway and 2nd Avenue, that H. Johnson Furniture Building that's empty, that was a hospital when I was born.
Did you leave your mark on the doctor, at least?
Well, Dr. Grable, but actually Dr. Flay's son-in-law was the one that delivered me that night because there were so many babies born, my mom said.
They always have to watch it because the babies all want to do number one when they come out. The boys do, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know about that, but they they said they had so many of them back then in 1946 that they had them in cardboard boxes in the nursery at the hospital. That's how many babies were born.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Warren. Well, you have a good one now, brother. And you find the right girl, maybe a Tammy Wynette.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, and she'll ride the back. All right, she will. You take care now. Warren's having too much fun. Of course, that's the idea here at Cruisin Grand. You find all kinds of people. It's a mix of the past and the present. It is a... here's one. Now look at this one. I don't know what this car is. Is the owner of this car here? Anybody? Is the owner of this red one around? Okay, since we don't see any owner handy, I just wanted to kind of show this.
My battery's going low. I got to swap batteries, so.
Okay. All right, let's take a break. We're going to sign off here, but we'll be back with more on North County SD Live, and it's Cruisin' Grand.